America just witnessed a deadly school shooting at a Florida high school, and social media erupted in a massive discussion about how to prevent the next shooting. Hardcore Democrats begged for gun control and confiscation. Those on the right argued for more logical solutions such as mental health screening and ensuring that bad guys don't get guns while the good guys aren't affected. All the conversations in the world won't do anything to solve the problem, but there is one solution that can help right away. People need to know how to protect themselves and others. If there is a school shooting and police are called right away, then they still take a few minutes to arrive. By then the school shooter has already murdered multiple people. What is the one way that a school shooter can be neutralized in a faster time than it takes the police to arrive? That question is easy. Every school should have police armed and ready to deal with every school situation and crime. Most American schools already have active shooter and lockdown procedures in place. These practices have been in place for decades. Locked doors, away from the windows, and classmates ready to fight if anyone breaches the locked doors that the students are protected behind. Many American schools lock the doors of the building and already have metal detectors. Many schools have armed police or security guards. All of these practices are logical and common sense. The schools who practice these methods of protection, especially those with an armed guard, are not usually targets of school shooters. If these practices aren't logical enough, then there's one group taking things a step farther to ensure their safety. Their methodology might be controversial to some people, but to others it's a brilliant idea. It may not be for everyone though, as only a particular group of highly trusted people should be considered for this job. Some schools are taking things one step further and considering arming teachers with weapons to defend themselves. A school in New Mexico is allowing some of the teachers to carry a gun that can be used to protect their school from a school shooting incident. A 5 to 10 second response from a trained gun owner can quickly diminish the threat of a school shooting faster than it takes the police to arrive in several minutes. If a well-trained gun owner in a school shoots the school shooter, then lives are saved, and students can continue their studies the very next day. That's why a school in New Mexico is allowing their staff to carry weapons. They're also considering using trained police dogs to work for the school and provide another level of security. Inside Edition posted more on this school. At a parochial school in New Mexico, many of the teachers carry guns as a precaution. One pastor carries a .45 in a case that looks like a Bible. The principal is also armed with a .38 semi-automatic pistol. In one of their classrooms, students say they feel safer knowing there are adults with the weapons. Safety and security expert Bill Stanton suggests that trained dogs be assigned to schools to assist in taking down a shooter. Stanton says that fear will often keep a shooter from firing on the canine. The first thing you think of is fear, Stanton said. That is all you need to buy that time to get those kids in a safe space or to evacuate completely. An organization called K9s4Kids helps place K9 dogs with officers who patrol schools. A combination of armed staff and K9 dogs will provide an excellent level of extra protection for students. In most cases, it would prevent the school shooter from choosing that school as a victim. School shooters wouldn't want to get shot at right away, nor would they want to be hit by dogs, so there's a minimal chance that anyone would. A school that has their form of protection. Most school shootings happen at schools where there's very little protection or armed guards. It should be stated that not every teacher is capable of carrying or handling a loaded weapon. If schools ever allow this, then there should be extensive training, mental health check, and the teachers should prove they can manage their students before they think about handling a weapon. It would be best if only police were armed and each school had their own set of well-trained police officers assigned to protect the school and help with safety. That would allow teachers to do their job while the officers keep the school safe from external threats. One sheriff is taking matters into his own hands and providing free gun training for teachers. But don't forget, some teachers are hardcore liberals who had a meltdown when Donald Trump became president. If they can't handle that, then I don't think they should be allowed to carry a weapon in a school. If this is done on a large scale, then we need to be very careful which teachers are allowed to carry weapons. Some just could not handle it, but many would become a hero if they had to be. Most teachers are heroes to our kids every day, but some people just aren't cut out for it. Here's the sheriff offering free gun training in his area. He's a good man. What do you want your neighborhood schools to do for protection? Please comment your opinion and share this to keep the conversation going. From the web powered by Zergnet, awkward Olympics wardrobe malfunctions. You can't unsee the real reason you don't hear about LeAnn Rimes anymore. The truth about Chip Gaines. This figure skating move was too provocative for the Olympics. Olympic figure skater handles wardrobe malfunction perfectly. Here's what you didn't know about Megyn Kelly.